Hey everyone, it is Bluegrass Dreams to Seams here. My name is Cheryl and it is Monday and I am going to be working on my Endless Summer Tunic. Now, this is a pattern by a Verb for keeping warm. It's this pattern right here. Because I did not want to interrupt my pattern with a seam in the front and back, I made the decision this morning when I was cutting it to do away with the center front seam and the center back seam. And the reason, when you see which fabric, I'm using this fabric. And I just really didn't want to have to try to match this design. And I would want it matched, so I did away with that seam. Now, I haven't cut the V part yet, but I do still have it pinned down in place. I'm thinking about raising that V an inch because I'm so afraid it's going to be like way down here. You know how it is. They went way down here, and I don't want it way down there. So I'm probably going to raise that an inch just to make sure it falls somewhere around where this falls. I decided after sewing the neck edge that I wanted to just add some little something. And so I'm going to add this pom-pom trim to this. I don't think it looks that bad, and it'll just give it something. I'm actually going to whip it on, and then if I don't like it, I can just take it off, but pretty easily. And instead of trying to stitch it in, I just have more control if I do it by hand. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm getting ready to do that now, and then it should be fairly quick putting this together. I'm going to finish these armholes with the bias tape that I'm going to make from this batiste, and then I think I'm just going to roll him this shirt tail sort of finished lower edge. I have my garment finished. I'm very happy with it. It's lightweight, it's very cool to wear, although we do have a cooler weather here today. I do think that when it's in the 90s and a little bit over 100, I'll be fine. I love the little added trim. I like the little gathers here. There's a little bit of gathering in the back as well. I have just the right amount of fullness, in my opinion. I am comfortable. So I don't feel like that it's overly sized. There are, well, at first this morning I was kind of wondering if I didn't need bust darts, but I think I'm okay. I really think the gathers here is what is giving the fullness here. That's supposed to be that way, so I'm trying to not over criticize this garment right now. The pockets, I have found that when I'm just walking or sitting, sometimes I have to work them back toward the front when I'm first put my hands in. And I don't know of any good way for me really to fix that. I could edge stitch like the front edge of the pocket, which I might do that. I don't know that that'll really solve my problem. It is lightweight batiste that created these pockets, so it could be that I just have to live with it. I would like to remake the garment again. I want to make it out of a linen and use the center front seam, center back, and possibly lengthen it and maybe put in little slits at the hem. I think that would be kind of neat. The back is a little bit longer than the front. I really didn't think it was that much longer, but when I hung it up last night and I noticed it is quite a bit longer in the back. What is next? Glad you asked. I plan on doing 3 things. I will not, though, publish videos over all 3 things together. I don't think I want to do that. One thing I hope to get made is this cocoa bill dress as you see it. Now, I don't want the dress this long, but somewhere like right there would be great. I found this fabric in my mother's stash, and I went ahead and took it, kept this, because this is a linen blend, and I do like the color. It is, to me, more of a fall color than a summer color. What I want to make is this little blouse right here. Now, I purchased this fabric at Joann's in Evansville, Indiana, the last time I was there. This is Liberty Lawn. I did pay full price for it. I think I bought 2 yards. And that is what I'm planning on making out of this fabric. I purchased this the last time I was in Evansville at Let's Sew. And if you look at the line drawings, now you can tell this is just a basic rectangle shape of fabric with holes cut in for the sleeves and, you know, you edge finish things. What I'm a little concerned about is how full it is. Your medium large bust says 35 to 42, but I'm a 44. So if there's enough ease in this for me to get away with it, I'm going to cut up to a large. The extra large and double extra large is a 43, 48. I really do fit better in that one, but I'm a little concerned that 4 inches of ease might just be too much. If there is, you know, if the ease is already in there, how much ease is there, and can I get away with just cutting a large? That's my question. All the other numbers seem to be okay for me to cut just the size 2. So that's what I'm looking at. What I want to make out of this, I actually bought it Textile Fabrics in Nashville off the remnant rack. And it's this 100% linen. And I spent $20 on this piece. It was marked down. It started out at $41.25 and went to $32.98, and then it went to $20. So probably the $41.25 was somewhere really close to the regular price of this fabric when it was on the bolt. So I got a nice deal for a little over a yard. It's a yard and a quarter. Now, as far as the other projects that I've mentioned, the white shirt I sort of have planned in my head. It's all right here. I have gone down to Muppin Sewing Emporium and spoken to Cheryl Shabota again about the panel that I'm using. I bought from her store, and the fact that I was going to have to piece it because I told her, I said, there's not enough width in that panel for the back shirt piece I have to cut. So now my thinking is I need to create the panel. So it means cutting this panel apart and piecing it together. Now, the way I would like to do a lot of that is with entredot, but the entredot won't be the little narrow entredot. It'll be wider entredot, which I think I have plenty of to do that. Is once I get that piece created, then I can cut it out and I'll just be sewing it and creating it. So that is something I've put on the back burner till I get back from Cincinnati, because I leave again Sunday to go back to Cincinnati. The second surgery on my grandson is Wednesday, and so I won't be here for 2 weeks. That's why I want to get so much sewing done this week, make little videos that I can release and kind of get ahead of the game a little bit, and then possibly have one video that I will make while I'm gone that I'll release as soon as I get back home. And that will be more of how I'm adding embellishments to I call it a duster coat. I had lost track of where it went, finally found it again, and I want to add those details so I can kind of wear that this fall and the next spring. It's just a really lightweight, but I'm calling it duster coat. It could be a dress. It is one of Diane Erickson's patterns, and I've just been adding little things to it, and so that I need to work on. So I may do a short video of me working on that jacket, and it may be one of these that doesn't have words, just music, and little words might pop up here and there. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for those who have subscribed. I really do appreciate that. I probably should try to do a drawing and celebrate the fact that I am growing, and maybe I'll do that closer to the end of fall or beginning of fall, have some kind of a giveaway. So I just need to kind of talk to some people and see what we can work out as far as how we get whoever wins that, get it to them, or what do they need to use. So got a couple places I want to talk to. So for now, that's Cheryl, and this is Bluegrass Dreams and Seams. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week.